Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another video for you guys. We're going to be doing a podcast discussion today with a few of my friends here from YouTube. The podcast is going to be on the Anime Awards from Crunchyroll. First, we have Ray the Otaku, who's going to be talking with us today. Ray, you
Hi, what's up?
There you
Hi,
go.
what's up? Go subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, he's a young YouTuber. I think you have, what, 3 months, 4 months in YouTube? Doing anime stuff?
I haven't been on for I only just started, man.
Yeah. So he's pretty new at this. Then we have Hulk. They're at the bottom of the screen. Hulk, you want to say hi?
Hi, I'm known as AnimeMixer1. I've been on YouTube for like a year and a half with various, should I say, periods of activity and inactivity.
Well, there you go. So you do a lot of reviews too, right? Like me.
Well, I mainly do like seasonal reviews where I look at everything that I watched the previous season and what I would and wouldn't recommend people and everything.
Cool. Yeah, so it's kind of similar to what I do. And then we have Robert from Texas.
What's
up? You do a lot of unboxing videos and you do
sketch comedy.
Sketch comedies, yeah. What's the other thing? The challenges, you do that too, right?
Yeah, I do challenges, sketch comedy, unboxing, sometimes vlogging whenever there's an event happening around.
Yep, like the awards.
Yeah, like the awards.
Yeah. So and then we have Cait. Cait, our only female, but that's still great that we have you. Not a lot of female anime reviewers online.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I noticed that, and I was just like, "Why? We need more feminism on this YouTube shtick."
Yeah, so we're glad that you're here with us, and you do.
I'm glad to be here too.
Yeah, you do reviews of all types, right? You do anime and music and.
Yeah, I do anime, music, movies. Trying to get into books, but that's slow going.
Yeah, so I kind of did some of that stuff way back, maybe 6 months ago. Not way back, but 6 months ago, and haven't really gone back to it. I've been sticking to anime lately. But yeah, hey guys, if you guys want to subscribe to them, you guys can find their information on my notes. Go subscribe to their channels, please, guys. That's gonna help them a lot. And yeah, let's start. Yeah, so let's start with the discussion, and we'll go section by section of each, I guess, nominees that we have here, and we'll start with best opening that we have, and I'll share the screen for you guys to see if you're watching here with us. And there it goes.
They can see everything you see. So if you open the raw site at some point, they'll see that too.
Yes.
You probably won't.
Yeah. So you have the best opening. There is Shadow and Truth from Aka. Here from the Ancient Mongoose Bride. Can someone pronounce that? There you go.
That's the first one.
From Attack on Titan. Peace Sign from My Hero Academia. The Other Side of the Wa from Princess Principal. And Imawa no Shinigami from Descending Stories, Showa Genroku, Rakugo Shingu, Season 2.
You could have just called it From Wakugo.
Most people just call it Rakugo because that's easier.
Yes, I know.
Also, do you know that I actually captured it in my Crunchyroll Anime Awards video that I did. They had actually written wrong when under Peace Sign from My Hero Academia. They had written series Attack on Titan Season 2. I'm not joking. It actually said Attack on Titan Season 2 by My Hero Academia for a little bit. They changed it. But
Crunchyroll screwed up.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's the first one. We all voted beforehand, so we all know kind of what we all voted for. And I guess everyone can say what they voted for. I voted for Here from the Ancient Mongoose Bride. The only reason I voted for them is because I love their music. I didn't actually like the anime, but the music was great.
Wait, you don't like the anime?
What's the point of that? I like the anime.
It was alright. I'm not a big drama guy. That's probably what it was.
I tried reading the manga, but I could not get into that. So, what makes people think I would get into the anime?
There you go. What did everyone else vote for?
I voted for the same thing as you. I voted for Here because I love the Hispanic type of like feel the song has, and then also the cinematography in the actual opening is amazing. Seeing how Chise is like all alone, but is like saved by Elias and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
To me, that's like I like that part of it too, and it gets kind of spectacular when Elias comes in and they rise on the thorns. But after that, it's all just cut scenes from the actual show, and I don't like that. I mean, an opening is more than just the music, or more than just the visuals. It's both combined, and as such, it's a good one. But I wouldn't actually pick anything from the list. I wrote in another Gravity Wall from Recreators.
Also very good.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was really good.
That was pretty good.
I mean, if either opening from Recreators was nominated, I wouldn't mind. But that they just didn't nominate either, I'm shocked. It was a really good one. I loved it. So
I almost forgot that Recreators was a thing.
Really, I love Recreators.
Like I tried watching the first
love the
episode,
concept.
and I was like, "This is Sword Art Online all over again," and I'm just
Well,
like, I'm
It's
sick
nothing,
of that
it's nothing
show.
like Sword Art Online.
It's nothing like
like
it.
it.
It's nothing like it.
No.
Maybe I'll get back into it if you say so, but I don't know.
I think a lot of people got turned off Recreators because they thought it was turning into like harem because there was a male and protagonist and then other female characters sort of started walking around him. But it's not harem.
That's what
It's
a lot of
not
people. That's what a lot of people thought at the beginning. But then everyone thought it was like, oh no, this main character guy's a bitch. So like,
Yeah, he
he
was.
didn't do anything.
Well, yeah. How about Knight Rider and Cait? What do you guys voted for?
I voted for Peace Sign.
Peace sign.
No specific reason. It just sounds good.
It just
Good.
sounds good.
Because I try to implement like doing both the visual aspect and also like the audio from it. Like
Yeah,
Both
I mean
of them
that's important to it.
adds to it.
From my experience from watching My Hero Academia, the visuals of the openings are absolutely stunning.
Mhm.
But for each of the songs that they put into it, I'm just kind of like, meh.
Well,
I mean,
the music is not bad. It's just kind of like
No, it's not
Typical.
bad. It's just
typical.
Just like all hype music. That's what it is.
yeah, that's all it is. Like I can imagine going to the gym and just listening to the openings on my.
See, the thing is, I like
iPod or
any
something.
music.
I think that the problem for Hero Academia is that none of the openings for the second season is as good as the first season opening.
Oh yeah, the first season ones, they were pretty hype.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're just gonna get not worse, but more blah.
I mean, they're
As
trying to
they
match.
go.
I mean, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it sound like super great because like My Hero Academia is basically almost based off American comics.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I think that's what they're trying to do.
True. What did you vote for, Cait?
I voted for Shadow and Truth from Aka because after going over every single nominated opening, I liked that one the best visually and
Oh, shit, take another
song-wise.
cigarette.
It just sounds like the opening really matched the visuals, and
I do like the
could
jazz
imagine that
music
being
it has. And it also like when it's like internals, like it has like the theme of it with like the cigarettes and all that, like for the main character. I also like that part. It was like, oh, it matches the series itself.
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. You got a perfect opening right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and here
That's
in the
why
live chat, here in the live chat, we have Nick Victory. He says both of My Hero Academia openings were good, and they were mimicked from the Marvel and DC heroes. And yeah, I mean, I see that, but I don't think that adds to it. It just made it more of a typical, it's a hero anime, so let's make it into a hero opening, I guess you can say.
Can I
I
just
mean,
say
I
one-
can argue that My Hero Academia was probably what Big Hero 6 from Disney was supposed to be.
Probably.
just with a lot
Yeah.
more characters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big hero of thousands of heroes.
Yeah.
Big hero 20 school kids.
Exactly.
You know what? I was surprised. I think Crunchyroll might change, like, because I feel like having just 6 nominees isn't enough for the whole year of a span.
Oh yeah, for like how many shows come
I think
out in a
maybe-
season in a year?
I think
A season's like 20,
40,
at least
40,
20
something.
animes
20,
come out.
20 to 30.
40, like if you include the that there are sequels, second, third seasons, and so forth.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, it's still a show in their season's repertoire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say that none of us have really mentioned Princess Principal's opening, The Other Side of the Wall. Which might I mention that I don't think it deserves best opening. I think the others are better, but it's one of the openings that I never skipped. I'd start up the episode and then there would be a little thing first, and then would come the opening. I'd think like, hey, I'll skip it, and then comes the yeah, and I'll just sit there. Okay, I'm watching.
I never skipped Kakegorui's opening either, but that's
that was a
not
good opening.
Mm.
Oh god, I never skipped the Ancient Magus because it just sounded so good to me. But what another one I'm surprised I didn't see was Made in Abyss opening, because both
Oh
the
my
voice
god, I was so
the voice
pissed
actors
off.
sung it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's.
I just barely got into that.
Pissed when I did not see that in the nominees.
I'm glad I didn't see it just because Main Abyss is in a bunch of other sections. So
I know, but the
we're
opening's
repetitive.
good, and the voice actors sing it, so it's awesome.
But about that, like having more nominees, you actually know what I think they should do for each season. I think that for the
Have
Anime
one
Awards, I
per
think they
season.
should extend the list to 8 nominees and then pick 2 from each season to get more variety.
Yeah, well, they should make a separate best opening for just season 2, because in just this list we have three of them that are season 2s.
I agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
they should
And-
almost do their own voting for season 2s, and other things that we'll see later on. It's the same thing. I mean, you have a lot
Yeah,
of
there are a lot of season 2s being nominated, even for just average
Oh, yeah.
Because they
categories in
have their
general.
own community already, you know, like from season 1. So like everyone's hyped because of season 2.
So like
well, yeah. I mean, I understand that, but that just it steals away from the new anime.
Yeah.
I agree.
now.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I think that season 2s and like long continuing shows should have like their own categories or just be excluded in favor of new shows.
Yeah, because there are a lot of new shows that deserve to be noted. Yet,
Like March comes in like a lion.
I mean,
oh
that's not,
my
that's
god.
not it's not technically new. It's the second season.
It is
now.
new. It is new because it ended in 2017. It started in the winter,
Yeah.
but ended in
Yeah,
2017.
And the second season has done the same. It started before the year
And then
ended,
it's still
and
going in
continues through after.
2018.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
True.
But
So, what do you guys think is gonna win? I mean, we voted already, but who do you
Hero
think
Academia is gonna win.
My Hero.
My Hero Academia.
No matter what.
Hero Academia is gonna
Either
win.
My Hero or Ancient Magus Bride.
I think,
Like I said in
Attack
my
on Titan
video-
I think Attack on Titan has a shot, but I still think
It has a shot.
If it goes by popularity, My Hero Academia is
Yeah.
going to just clean everything.
Well,
Like
you
I
know
said
it's-
in
you
my
know it's
in
gonna
my
go by-
video on my channel, I've said like popular does not mean good. So like
Yeah.
it
Well,
really
I mean,
hurts.
talk about last year with Yuri on Ice being
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the winner
Yeah,
of
and I love
everything.
You're Nice, but man, whew.
But, oh my
Okay.
god, when they voted like best ending Yuri on Ice, I don't even remember the ending to that show because the song was just so bland and average.
Yeah, but that's because it's like when we got to the slide. I'll just this is a little spoiler for when we come to Slice of Life. But in the Slice of Life list, there's only one of them that I have watched, and because I've only watched that, I could only vote for that because I know nothing of the others. But
Oh my god, same
defeats,
here.
but that
Same
defeats
vote.
the purpose, and that's what happened with Yuri on Ice last year. A lot of people had only watched Yuri on Ice, so they could only vote Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, since we started
There's more
talking about
popular anime here, but I still think My Hero Academia has a bigger
general fan base.
community, yeah, that likes them. Attack on Titan might also win this because it's also very liked by a lot of people. I think the Ancient Manga's Bride, because it's new, it still hasn't built up a community that likes it. I don't think
There's
a
still
lot
a
of
community
people.
though.
there's still a community, yeah, but not a lot of people have seen it. So if a typical guy that's voting, if he sees Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia in these two, he might just vote for it just because he knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anyway, we were talking about endings. Maybe we should skip over to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good transition.
Let's go to the ending now.
And I'll just say right away, I just don't watch endings, so I don't really remember any of them. So I just have no opinion. I can't vote.
I try to watch the ending about 3 times, and then I start skipping them whenever I'm watching a lot of anime.
You know it's a good ending when you actually listen to the ending all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That happens.
You know it's a good ending if you're willing to listen to it.
That's a good point. Here are the nominees: Step Up Love from Blood Blockade Battlefront, yeah, and beyond. Someone pronounced that. Ishukan Communication from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Kobayashi, sorry. Gosh, butchering these names. Can someone say that name?
Kobayashi?
No, the next
Dragon Maid.
Kobayashi.
Yeah, Kiramaku Hamambe from Land of the Illustrious. Hikari from Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Behind from Just Because. And Kafune from March Comes In Like a Lion, Season 2. So,
the only one I vaguely remember is from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So I have no opinion here. Just go on.
I mean, you could have
love
watched
Step
it
Up
again.
Love. I voted for Step Up Love, especially the last seasons from Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Yeah,
I just love it. I don't know. It's just lots for words. I gotta say.
Okay, so you voted for who again?
Step Up Love, Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Okay, I voted for Miss Kobayashi. I actually like that ending. I like comedy endings. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. I also like Recovery of MMO Junkie, but I didn't think its ending was that good.
Oh yeah, I love the show. I loved its opening. Which, why was that not in the opening? I don't know. But
I would have voted for them.
The opening's pretty good. But I feel like compared to all the other ones, it's not as good to like what could have been nominated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I voted for March Comes In Like a Lion because I love the ending. And like the art style it has, like doing it, it's really nice.
How about you, Cait? Who'd you vote for?
Honestly, as much as I'm a fan of March Comes In Like a Lion, like every opening and ending was not a disappointment. But I went with Behind from Just Because
because
listen, I didn't
because
watch
that was a beautiful ending. Like before I dropped Just because of how repetitive it got. Like I would actually listen to the ending from beginning to end.
I actually did not watch Just Because.
I dropped it. I dropped it.
I've seen it.
Episode because it was so boring to me.
Oh, it got repetitive in the middle of the series, so I just like dropped it. Like,
I literally watched the
how
first
series
episode
ended.
and I was like, "This is super generic," and I was like, "Goodbye."
No, it started out promising.
I did.
But-
You got to give it a 3-episode rule.
I did. I mean, I went to like episode 8 or 9 or something, and then it just got like, oh, for Pete's sake. One of the female leads is so annoying. I cannot stand her.
I mean, if you got into like episode 9 out of 12, then you might as well finish it.
I finished it.
I am not risking my time.
Yeah, I mean, I
say
do.
that, but
If I watch up to nine episodes, yeah, you might have just finished it.
yeah.
That's what happened for me in Junie Tyson. It was super repetitive up to episode 9. I was like, well, might as well finish it.
I didn't even bother watching that.
June
I thought-
Tyson had
It got better at the
prospect.
end. Jesus, I gave it a
Had
6
it-
out of 10.
It had an interesting prospect, like an interesting thing to do, but it just eventually it got very predictable. It went from being very unpredictable to being very predictable. And I
Well,
didn't
the
like
thing is, like in the first, like in the ending, you can just see the order and like it tells you the order
Yeah.
of how everyone
Yeah,
dies,
yeah,
so it
but
doesn't matter.
But I didn't know that. Nobody knew that for like first 2,
I
3
knew that.
episodes. But then you
I
catch
didn't know
up.
It reminded me too much of Fate's Day Night, so I was just like, no, not gonna bother.
Well, each episode became a thing where they'll show you the background story, and if you were watching the background story, you knew he was gonna die that episode.
Or just die whenever.
That's like the most popular anime trope. It's like, oh, you watch
Backstory
this
dead.
tragic backstory, and guess what? Like, slash.
You did. But when it comes to like watching anime and like wasting time, I have like a principle where I don't follow the 3-episode rule. I stake out like which anime I think I want to watch, and then I watch them through to the end, whether they're good or bad. I don't watch 3 episodes and quit in anything or something. I go all in.
The only time I ever did that was for Love and Lies, and I regret my decision.
I actually watch like the first 2-3 episodes almost every anime I can get my hands on, and I do a lot of first impression videos, and then I only do like probably 25% reviews because I start dropping shows when they're either too repetitive or they're boring to me.
Like this past season, like the fall season, I felt like I was dropping anime like flies. Because there were just a lot of shows where I was just like, oh, they looked promising, but then when I get towards like the middle or like the first quarter, I'm like, okay, it's going nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, so who do you guys think is going to win from this this section, the best ending?
I think it's Kobayashi because of all the memes.
I think Kobayashi is gonna take it. I think for the same reason. Yeah, it's just cute and Kobayashi is very memeable in general.
As much as I want to,
don't do the dragon lolly.
As much as I want to say March comes in like a lion season 2, but I do believe it's going to be Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid because almost everyone and their mother knows what that show is, and I'm just sitting here like it's the new not Yuri on Ice, but it's like there was like another like moe type show that was like really, really popular last year, but I don't remember.
New game?
No.
Maybe. I don't think so.
It was probably a new game.
Like, why is it that every single year there's got to be that one moe blob show that everyone has to watch, even if it's bad? Like
Not
they
a
just
moe
have
fan?
to watch it.
Not a Moe fan.
I like moe.
Oh no, what really did it for me was like God damn it, I can't even remember now because I'm like I remember when I first started watching this.
You have suppressed the memory.
Yeah, I've suppressed the memory because I realized that if you put moe on anime poster, it's gonna lead to 2 things. 1, very bland slice of life, or 2, very disgusting fan service.
Or 3,
not always.
lots of memes.
Yeah. I don't think it's always very bad fan service.
I mean, New Game had started to go in on a lot of fan service in the second season, and I just went sort of, okay, you have to rely on that. That's bad for you.
There we go.
The first season of New Game had very little fan service. The second season just sort of suddenly started with a lot of it. It surprised me.
You can tell that, like, No Game, I never watched No Game because I can basically predict what the show is going to be about, and the fact that you just told me that served me right.
No, not no. Are you talking about No Game, No Life? I'm talking about.
Did I say No Game? I think I said
You said No Game.
I was confused.
Yeah.
Like what?
Because No Game's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought New Game was okay. It got better in the second season, despite and maybe because of.
Nick Victory said, "Blend S." When you were thinking of the moe.
Oh my God!
Blend S.
No, that was
I didn't watch that. I only watched the meme.
I was surprised they didn't put Blend S, and then I didn't like Blend S, but I'm surprised they didn't put it here in any of the nominations. Because
despite all the memes that have been coming out of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Really smiles when it's your surprise.
Oh no!
Thank God there was like no Eromanga Sensei anything. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knew that show was gonna be shit, but they watched it just because of that.
I watched it because I watched it and I thoroughly enjoyed it because I saw everything as a comedy. Like even any serious moments, I was like, this is a comedy moment, and it was like I just laughed all the time. So that's how we.
Mostly comedy
That's
than
the
anything
only
else.
way I enjoyed it.
I just avoided Eromanga Sensei because I'm not getting involved with that hate it, love it fandom. No, keep me out of it.
No,
Let's move on to the.
I still remember my younger, like, high school anime club days where people tried to force me to watch Arimo, and I'm just like, oh no, no.
I saw it.
I got enough incest out of Sword Art Online, so I'm not going there.
Let's move on to best film.
We already know who's gonna win this.
we've
We
got-
all know.
already
Silent
know.
voice.
It's either gonna be either Silent Voice or Your Name. The other,
Yeah, I mean, Your Name
Okay,
was-
so I want to
Your
say
Name
this.
was technically not 2017, so I don't know.
Yeah, so we have a silent voice, your name, in this corner of the world. Girls und Panzer der Film.
Really?
Whatever this one is. I can't pronounce that one.
Monogatari.
Kissimonogatari 3 Reketsuhen.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I think that's from the Monogatari series.
Yep, it is.
yeah.
Okay.
I've wanted to watch that Monogatari for a while, haven't gotten that far.
The Fate Stay
Oh,
Night movie, Heaven's Feel. So yeah.
Oh, my friend has some, like, angry emotions towards that.
What,
But Fate Day?
Yeah, the
I'm
Fate
surprised
Stay.
that-
He's a giant Fate Stay series, fan.
Uh-huh.
And he gets very picky about, like, adaptions to, like, especially when they're doing, like, the same arc, like, a million times, because one version might suck, and they try to make it better.
like
So,
when
like-
Fate Stay Night got Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see like the No Game No Life movie at all because like that got a lot of hype because it was also.
Oh yeah, I
like,
did.
I mean,
it was
of
also-
course, it's no game, no life.
Yeah, but I watched A Silent Voice in theaters, and oh my god, it was so good.
I found a silent voice on YouTube, and I was like, yes, yes,
Yes.
dear
Because
Lord,
Silent
yes.
Voice. Uh-huh.
Because me and my friends in the anime club, it was like I talked to the person, I was like, "Hey, there's an airing in November," and it was like, "Do you want to go?" And she's like, "Hell yeah!" And it was like, so we all went, and it was amazing and worth every penny. Because like, so like, the very I'm pretty sure anyone who's watched the movie, the fireworks scene, like you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Like,
I
yeah.
do. Yeah, I
that like with the speakers and everything, it hit so much harder. Like it got me crying like at least like 3 times throughout watching it.
do. That
So I
movie just
wanna-
made me cry in general.
I want to state the fact that on the picture that Crunchyroll provided, let me see if I can get that back up for you guys. The picture they provided for your name, it actually says, if you see closely, 2016, right below
Yeah.
your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2016.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know why.
But the thing is, it came out. The English dub came out last year. That's why it's
Yeah.
on here.
Well, and the manga came out last year too, because they only had what's it called, the light novel when the movie came out,
That would make sense.
but it still wouldn't count for the award. It
It's
came
not
out.
going to stop people from voting.
Well, yeah. So, who do you guys vote for?
Silent voice.
Silent Voice.
A silent voice only because you can hate me for this. I still have not seen your name.
Oh God,
I seen it.
Anything from Kyoto Animation is pretty good.
Oh, duh.
Kyoto animation's amazing. God.
I couldn't in good conscience put in any vote because I haven't watched any of those because movies.
Like, has anyone seen Violet Evergarden that's airing this season from Kyoto
Yes.
Animation? It's so
No.
beautiful.
I've heard
The
that it's
animation
beautiful,
to
but the
that.
series itself is kind of the story and characters are kind of bland.
Okay, we need to talk after this about like the series. Like, oh my god.
No, we just got
You know-
started with Violet Evergarden, so don't, like, dish it.
I'm
Since
not.
we're on,
But, like,
best
after
film,
all this, we need to talk about it more.
But anyway, yeah.
Speaking of best film, anybody seen the Pokemon movie?
Oh my
I-
god, I still have that
I
too.
was like, I didn't know when it was gonna come out, and I didn't care that much. Like that's all I can say. I didn't care.
you know,
People
I
were
really-
mad because Pikachu talks.
Oh yeah,
Really?
I remember that.
What the heck?
That's the only thing that people were saying that they're
Don't
very
Listen,
say
mad.
it,
I-
Harvey!
I lost all
sorry.
hope in Pokemon when Sun
Wait.
and Moon came out, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, "What the heck is this? Like, this is the weirdest art style I've ever seen.
It's only for Sun and Moon. They said that
Yeah,
the
it looks
animation
like
from X and
something
Y
from
is gonna come
Pokemon,
back.
not Pokemon.
It looks like a Cartoon Network show, not like a Japanese show.
You know,
Well,
I
it's on
actually
Disney.
I didn't mind the graphics for Pokemon because I mean they're trying to change it up, which you should give it for them because they don't change a lot of stuff in Pokemon.
But Ash looks like he's like 17, not 7. He looks like he's 7 and he's stupid.
Well,
I mean, he's still 10 years old, right?
oh
I
yeah,
think he's
yeah.
11 now.
He's still 10.
Oh, okay.
Forever
there you
10.
go.
Yeah,
I
forever
cried
10
at that
years
movie.
old.
Yeah.
Forever 10.
I
Your
cried.
mother must be so
Forever
happy.
showed up.
She never gets to deal with him as a teenager.
For how much hype it got because of Pikachu talking, I'm surprised it wasn't placed in the nominees.
Maybe
I was
someone
actually
made
kind of
it.
surprised at that too.
When Pikachu talked, then everybody was mad, but me, I started crying. And what he
That's
said.
what my friends said when they saw it. They cried.
Yeah, you got to be like continue watching Pokemon in order to get the feels from it. But
Well,
if you
maybe
just
like
go,
if you still remember the first couple of seasons.
yeah, well, only people went in for nostalgic reasons. They didn't go in for like being a fan.
Yeah, well,
Well, of course, it's nostalgia.
and no one gets mad for Meowth or Mewtwo talking. I mean,
Well, Meowth talking is sort of a running thing that's been there from the beginning.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
we're okay with it.
And he even has his own
Yeah, at least
backstory. on
Meowth
it.
had a backstory.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was to impress a hot cat.
well,
Yeah.
maybe
That's genuinely-
Maybe Pikachu learned from Meowth.
Well, they didn't
Well,
meet.
they do
they
run
didn't
into
meet it.
Team Rocket a lot, so
But in the movie, they didn't meet Team Rocket.
Oh well, then there you go.
slow learner.
Yeah.
Okay, don't spoil the series too much. I still need to watch that movie.
Oh, sorry. So who
I
do you
think it
think is
comes out
gonna
in
win?
March.
Who do you think is gonna win best film? I don't think it's
Silent Voice.
Silent voice, easy.
Silent Voice. Yes.
It's
Even though
more
I
relatable.
haven't seen any of them, I have to go Silent Voice.
Yeah, Silent Voice
If
is
the
more
Your Name
relatable.
community doesn't like interrupt, it's probably a Silent Voice because oh my god, so many like other YouTubers were talking about that movie when it came out.
Can I also say like the story plotline for Your Name, it's like very generic when you really think about it. But with Silent Voice, it's like a different story that not many people want to talk about. So it's like I love that aspect of it too.
Well,
And I think
well, yeah, you gotta consider like how much of an epidemic is like deafness in Japan,
Yeah.
like in comparison to other countries. You gotta also consider that.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Do
guess.
you know that information?
Not really, no, but after watching that book, I mean, have you really like watched anime? I mean, how many deaf characters or like you have more blind characters than you do deaf characters in anime?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Let's move on to best CGI. Let me put that screen for you guys.
I think it's pretty
Oh, dear.
obvious who's gonna win.
Yeah.
It's super obvious. It's gonna be
I
Land
mean,
of Illustrious.
I've seen like clips from nearly all of these shows, and it's very obvious that Lana the Lustrous right on top is
Yeah.
going to take it.
I think so too. So these are the nominees: Land of the Lustrous, Kato, The Right Answer, Recreators, Attack on Titan Season 2, Knights and Magic, and Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Thank you.
Or as some people called it by mistake, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is a classic.
That's what I read it as when I saw it the first time. I was like, wait, are we adapting Inuyasha?
Yeah.
So,
You just see the first 3/4 of the word, and you just go, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just say right from the beginning, Recreators and Attack on Titan Season 2, I know that they have CGI elements, like the Colossal Titan is CGI, and Recreators have mechs in CGI.
But it's not a lot. It's like not
Yeah,
overpowered.
that-
Like that's
so
what I
I
said.
wonder-
Like why
I
is
wonder
this
why they're here.
Like,
Why are they here?
Yeah, it's like when I saw best CGI, I thought they meant like CGI based shows. And that's when I
Yeah.
say Lena the Lustrous, because that was the show that everyone was talking about.
Maybe
never
they just
seen it.
needed something maybe they just needed to be a little bit more lenient so that they didn't have to put in Berserk
You know,
2017.
There's not a lot of series with a lot of CGI, so that's probably why. It was like, oh, what's another series with
But
CGI?
then why add the category in the first place?
yeah,
Yeah.
true. I actually think I actually voted for Attack on Titan just because I think Attack on Titan. just because I think it's gonna win it anyways. Land of the Lustrous, I think should get it, but not a lot of people have seen Land of the Lustrous.
Actually, I kind of disagree. It's made a comeback because people were like, the first 3 episodes, they were like, okay, what is this? But then, like, when the series continued, they were like, whoa.
Yeah, but you have a lot more people watching Crunchyroll anime than Amazon anime. You also got to consider that.
Good point.
Can we talk about Amazon? Did you know that
Yeah,
the
anime strike's done.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Now you
Yeah,
guys have
because
Amazon
there was
Prime
like a
account.
huge argument about it.
Yeah, so I don't think Land of the Lustrous might
I don't
win it,
think we
even
have
though
to
it
guess
deserves
anymore.
it.
Even
We
though
can
it's like, that's like almost the only show with all CGI in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though.
Well, Cuddle, the right answer was all CGI.
Okay,
I haven't
True.
seen so much
That
of
too, yeah.
I've heard that it has passable CGI and all that, and it has this sort of big cube that is very weird and stuff, and way that it would be very weird to animate in 2D. So 3D was basically the only option for it, but I haven't actually seen it enough to make a judgment call.
Yeah, I was about to watch that, but then I think that came out during the spring or the summer season. No, it was the spring. And that was supposed to be the first time I ever did a seasonal review, but stuff happened and I could not finish it.
Mm.
You mean you haven't seen the whole series?
Of Kato, no. I think I only saw episode 1.
Yeah. But I think there's no competition. Like so like we can move on to best score, is it? Yeah.
But who did,
I just want to say that Inuyashi's CG was is that the definition of uncanny valley, because it doesn't look bad, but it just looks weird.
Yes.
Inuyashiki actually got me hyped when I was watching that fight scene.
Inuyashi's great, but I don't know.
Yeah. Just wanted to mention that because it's not bad, but it definitely looks weird because they just switch between 2D and 3D so much.
It's not rendered well. It looks like it's like 480p.
And can I just mention something really quick? Like, who on earth watched Magic and Knights or whatever that's called?
I don't know.
I watched it.
Because that looked like another, like,
it just
fantasy,
looked like a generic magic anime.
Yeah, it looked like another, like, magic harem type thing. And I was just like, oh my god, who gets sucked into that?
We just lost Irvin.
Yeah, I just got the message. He was kicked off his computer because it crashed. He'll be back soon, he says. So we just have to keep the show going. Should we start discussing the next one?
What did everybody pick?
Let's just skip ahead to a ton of nominations and just go. Oh yeah, we talked about best score, best animation, best action. We're on best drama now. So you just feel like you lost everything.
We can just
what did everybody pick for the best CGI? We haven't said anything about who.
I picked Land of the Lustrous.
I picked Land of the Lustrous.
I like Inuyashiki.
Are we just gonna wait for Irving to come back?
Yeah. I think we can start on best score. Should we just talk about random shit?
We could just talk about what's happening this season right now while we're waiting. It's just like,
yeah, what's everybody watching?
I'm watching. I need to open my Mal list.
Oh yeah, I have to open my own list.
I'm watching March Comes in Lion, Black Clover, Citrus, Darling in the Franxx, Hakume to Mochi. What's the English name of that one?
I'm having a
Pop Team Epic. How about Pop Team Epic?
Pop Team Epic, obviously.
Yeah, Pop Team.
I
wasn't very
Kokoro, Ancient Magus, Seven Deadly Sins, Overlord, Violet Evergarden, A Place Further Than the Space, and
Gintama.
Yomushi Pedal. I
Okay,
haven't.
If there's one thing I'm going to mention about Pop Team Epic is that you really need the mindset of memes in order to watch that show, which obviously I do not have.
I love it.
Irvin says to move on to the next one. So
he says,
"Yeah,
just tell him we'll wait for you. We'll wait for you, and then we're just talking about what's happening this season. Just tell him that."
Okay.
Well, he's probably listening, so.
Oh,
he has to.
Is he?
I don't know.
It's his channel.
I mean, he says his computer crashed, so he might actually not be. Maybe it's on his phone or something.
All right, we're taking over Irvin's channel. Each everybody gets his subscribers. How about that?
Everybody who's listening, subscribe to all of us.
Yeah, subscribe to all of us.
Yeah.
Please do.
So yeah, the next category, if we want to go to that, is best score. Yeah.
What exactly is best score? What is that?
It's what has the highest score on Mal.
No, it's not.
I think it's soundtrack.
It's soundtrack. I said this. I asked friends, what is best score mean? It's like best music score, so OST.
I've only seen one episode of Made in Abyss, and the soundtrack's awesome. I've only seen one episode. Soundtrack's awesome than any other.
Made in Abyss' soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like in the very first episode, you get amazing OST already, and I was like, oh, I'm in love.
Yeah. But the OSTs for Made in Abyss are more like their own songs rather than background music.
But they're still really good because because whenever they're doing anything cinematography with the setting, it sounds amazing. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like the nominees are Made in Abyss, Little Witch Academia, Land of the Lustrous, The Ancient Magus' Bride, Aka 13 Territory Inspection Department, and Recreators. So I actually voted for our voting. I voted The Ancient Magus' Bride because there are so many times when just the music kicks in and just makes the whole world seem as magical as it's supposed to be. But otherwise,
I chose the Ancient Magus' Bride first because it was the only one that seems interesting. But I have not seen Little Witch Academia. I've not seen Aka. I've seen Recreators, but I didn't know what best score was, but I guess now it's best soundtrack. Recreators didn't have that much of a good soundtrack other than the opening and the closing. But since I've only seen the first episode of Made in Abyss, just that episode alone, soundtrack's amazing.
Yep.
So I'll change my vote to Made in Abyss.
I feel like I should be changing my vote to Made in Abyss because that was like one of my favorite shows this entire year.